You ever played
Right.
Frostpunk?
Is it like that game where you have like an aerial view of like a city in the middle of like a frozen
Mhm.
wasteland or something? I
Yeah,
have not played it,
yeah,
but I think I've heard of it.
yeah. The second one is coming out soon, but I was playing the first one a little bit this weekend. It's a good
Oh,
time.
okay. So
Like
in honor of the new release, thinking about
maybe,
doing
yeah. The
a
loose
Frostpunk.
idea here would be um, a group of teens has newfound cold damage, like cold spells of some sort,
Okay.
and it's I kind of a mix
They
of essentially like the punk scene from punk bands, that sort of
Oh, like Frosted Tips kind of thing?
anarchy, yeah, frosted
Oh,
tips ish
okay.
combo.
That's
I don't
not
know.
bad. Are Frosted Tips a punk thing? I don't even know. Is that more of like a
No,
90s thing?
yeah, it's more like
Or
uh,
boy band or
Backstreet Boys. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Spiky hair,
The-
sure, that's a
yeah,
punk
yeah. I
thing.
think in my head I was picturing spiky hair and then with like
Yeah.
it just being blonde around the ends and like those are frosted tips. But
I
I guess
mean,
that is not correct.
it could also work. That could also be fun.
Yeah.
That is the
Um,
way to recognize them is the frost punks have blue tipped hair, spiky hair. And it only is that way because they can't control their magic very well, and so it like shoots out of their head a little bit, makes their hair that way.
okay. Okay, that's pretty good. So you want them to like are they punks because they also like are they like hooligans around town? Like making little like ice slicks that people slip on and
Yeah,
throwing snowballs and stuff like that.
rapscallions with cold spells.
Okay. They could also be a metal band, but their music is so loud that it's causing avalanches.
Hmm.
No, too much of a different direction.
Yeah, separate concept. I don't hate that, but
hmm
yeah, too many things mixing together there. I think.
Okay, that's fine. Mm.
I mean, well, run with that one though. Metal band that creates avalanche.
Oh, I don't know what else there is to it, but um, so they think that like everybody is just against their music, and it's like you guys just don't get it. You're so square, and then it's like no, we're like really concerned about the future of our town. Like, do you not hear the rumbling up there?
Oh, got it. So it hasn't happened yet, and
No,
so
no,
just signs of it. I wasn't sure if
yeah,
it like releases Frost Giant or something along those lines.
no. And then you can try to like talk to the band of kids and tell them they can't do it, and it's like, but you don't understand. Like music's all we had, and so if you take music away from us, there's no telling what trouble we might get into. And then they become the true villain, and it's like, what are you gonna do? The only answer is build levees and reinforce the mountains to keep the avalanche up.
Yeah, you don't want them to
Uh,
become troubled youths.
right. I think you should definitely do the Jean and Jean Applebottom.
Oh, that's
The
just Gene
Applebottom
and
Jean.
Gene.
Oh, Jean.
Two
Right, right. Okay.
twins um, selling boots.
Yeah.
Uh,
Something.
a
Coincidentally,
ranger.
yeah. Coincidentally, a thing I was thinking of this week, and then you had sent me this, is I was thinking of doing something with like thug boots and like uh thieves are are obsessed with these comfortable slippers. Um, it's
Like very cozy, comfortable
very
slippers.
cozy, but maybe
Yeah.
maybe they're squeaky or something, and so they're like really bad for thieving. And so like the guild of thieves is like we gotta like make these unpopular or like gather up and destroy all the thug boots.
That,
I was thinking what else we could do besides thug, but I want it to be like a UGG, you know?
there's the OTUG, but
OTUG.
that's more of a mouthful.
Otyugh? It's an animal? Like a
Yeah,
monster?
Otyugh. It looks pretty gross.
Otyugh. Ooh. Oh. Okay, what does it do? It has bite, tentacles, lots of tentacles, limited telepathy.
From a tentacle aspect, it could create like a weird slime trail, but behind the boots themselves.
Gross. Uh, hmm. I kind of like the I mean, I do like the OT Ugg boots. Something there, maybe.
Otyugh.
I mean, it could also be made of them, you know, super fashionable.
Yeah.
Like they're ugly monsters, but when they're skinned and whipped up into pretty boots, they're cute.
So does the party have to go get more Otyughs? Like the person happened to just stumble across them, and the first couple of pairs that they made flew off the shelves.
Yes. So, um, town is getting feisty. Need more raw material. I know we've done something like this before with like gathering raw material for some piece of clothing, but maybe like when you find them, you see that they are very sweet and kindly monsters. At least this particular. Actually, no, I probably can't just like rewrite what the monster is. This is like evil.
We've rewritten
No, it's
multiple
neutral. It's
monsters.
totally...
Like
I know, but
we can do
it's
whatever we
totally
want.
neutral. This guy could be. So yeah, all right. I think OTUG boots would
Anything
be
from
good.
the telepathy perspective that you'd want to play with there?
Uh, no, I think if it was like telekinesis, it'd be more interesting. But telepathy with these boots, um, maybe it's like
More like passive.
that. Maybe
I'm thinking
that's
about
the
passive
added bonus.
is
Added
being able
bonus
to.
is go ahead, go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like um, more of a passive thing. Not necessarily the boots talking to them, but they get the ability to use telepathy with others. It's simple
Okay.
messages. So think like a couple of words, not really full sentences. Um,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Sometimes the message could be confusing, sort of thing. That's how I would run it, at least.
Okay. Gotcha.
There's no
Okay.
response. So I wonder if it's more they don't realize. So there's two ways, right? Like you can send the simple messages, or it could be they don't know that it's a side effect of the boots, and so you're
Oh.
sending thoughts that you don't want to send to somebody. So haggling, you're like, this guy, like I hate
What?
this guy,
What if?
or
What
revealing
if the
secrets about themselves that they don't want to.
OTUGs? What if the OTUGs, like the ones that are still alive, are getting these messages from these people, like just stupid, like, "Ooh, what am I gonna wear today?" And like, I'm hungry. What kind of snack?" And they're just like, "Oh, make it stop."
And draws them into town. And so then,
Yeah.
oh, so is it that the Odiugs are who the party encounters? And so they
Yeah.
they
Oh,
just
yeah,
want
yeah,
it
yeah.
to stop,
Yeah.
and the townsfolk are like, no, no, no,
We don't
we
mind
love this.
they killed and skinned our brethren, but
Yeah.
just make just make the
What are
thoughts
you gonna do?
stop.
These things happen. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, yeah.
Been watching a lot of
That could be
Sopranos
good.
lately, and that's what Tony Soprano says anytime somebody dies. Like, well, what are you gonna do?
Gotcha. OT. Since you're doing The Sopranos, do you want to ever do The Slodfather? Since you're in
Slotfather
that sort of
is
mafia.
I think that's another yeah, that's still still on my mind to do at some point for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think I mean, I think I've seen all the Godfather films, but it was so long ago that I really,
Yeah,
besides the obvious cultural references, I don't really know it.
I stayed away from the third one. I didn't watch that one, but watched the first two.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool. And then let's see. What about I kind of want to do Solve Alert this week. The mall
Yeah,
cop.
that'd be a good one.
So he would have. He's a weapons permit inspector. It's definitely recurring.
So why is he? He's just doing it because.
He, in my mind, he's been like he's like, oh, I want to be a part of the town guard, but the head of the guard is like, absolutely not. Like you're too much buffoonery from you in order to be a
Oh,
good guard. So
that makes
here,
sense.
since you're annoying me, let me give you this job that doesn't exist and go off and do that. So he's very diligently like
Aw,
trying to inspect weapons permits,
that's so
and
sad.
so I imagine when he meets the party can like either play along with it or they can help him. Um,
Reach proper knighthood or
yeah,
city guard status.
or they can like start this weapons permit business with him and say like, hey, like here's an actual thing that you could do and you could sell these, um, make a job out of it. Since this guy in the guard clearly doesn't like you, um, I don't know. Not sure what the result is there.
Okay.
Hmm. What do you think?
I like him as a character. I think he'd be a endearing NPC, and that could be the main thing. Maybe what happens is like the city guard has done this just to keep him busy, but he's so diligent that he has now branched off and is going to a really dangerous like thieves' den to evaluate their weapons. And they're like, "Oh, Saul's gonna get like torn apart if we don't rescue him." It may not be a thieves' den, but just someplace dangerous.
Yeah, some hey, honestly even like a goblin camp to be like, all right, let's
Is
see your
there
weapons permits.
is there a monster? There's got to be a monster, right? A monster that has multiple arms that are each holding a weapon. I mean, that's kind of an iconic look, right?
General Grievous.
Yeah, like that.
Uh,
Because he could learn about those creatures and be like, oh my god, so many permits to give out, and go rushing out to, you know, there's got to be something.
yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
Why is D&D
I'm
Beyond
looking.
its logo gold today? Or is it always gold?
I think it's 50th anniversary.
Oh, it's cute. Is it this? Yeah, Merilith.
Yep. I just
The
got done
description
with as
on the
well.
site says, oh, okay, Merilith.
Why'd
Merilith,
you say
we,
it like
we
that?
roll along.
Ah,
Merilith.
What, Merilith?
Marilith.
Merilith.
Are there any good popular Merediths?
Ah, um, oh, I mean, you could do Meredith Wilson. He was the guy that wrote Music Man.
Ah, yes, a firm reference that
Well, I'll be
everyone will
honest.
get.
The one thing I did with the last Scammer I was kind of
Yep.
gonna go a Harold Hill direction with it and go Music Man, and I'm like, oh, but no one's gonna really get the references, so it'll just be like a subtle nod
Yeah.
to Music Man, like
Someone
someone coming to
did get
town
it on
selling a bunch of
YouTube.
things.
Like
Oh, really?
someone, yeah, when I posted it as a short, somebody was like, "Now I need a Honor Among Thieves Music Man crossover." Which, to be
Okay,
honest,
good.
I myself did not get. I haven't seen Music Man since I was a kid, so
Gotcha. I feel like I've seen it staged so many times at this point.
is it that he's
And it's
not actually a big music man? It's just
right.
a
He doesn't know music.
scammer.
He goes to towns and he convinces the people to buy his musical instruments and his band uniforms, but all under the assumption that he is a music prodigy that like graduated from like a conservatory that's really special, and he's
Mm.
going to teach all the kids how to play their instruments. But he doesn't know anything about that. So by the time all the equipment arrives and he collects his money, he leaves before they get a chance to practice.
Ah,
And that's,
gotcha. Okay,
and
I
that's
was
what he
waiting for the
does.
scam part.
Yep.
That's solid. I like that.
But he falls in love, John, and he can't
Oh
leave this one
no!
town behind.
It's always love.
It's always love.
Always gets those darn scammers.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what else could Saul Blart do? Like, what are some other encounters? The initial one is he's off to audit a dangerous group of Marilith. Guards feel bad, but what else if they can't get him to stop auditing?
If he can't audit, he might... Let's see. He might, one person refuses to pay the fee, and so he confiscates the weapon, but the weapon's cursed. So now Saul Blart is just, like, tragically cursed. But maybe he doesn't know he's cursed. It's just, like, all this evil, like, follows him. and he just feels kind of tired and lethargic, but he still pushes on because, you know, he's so diligent about his job.
Gotcha.
But he occasionally pauses to, like, vomit up worms and stuff, and he's like, oh, excuse me. No, you don't like the vomiting worms, John? I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was looking up. I accidentally put Saul Blart, and there's apparently a Saul Gundermutt in Paul Blart too,
Oh,
who was played by Kevin James' real life brother.
man, we are just okay. I love
Nailing it.
that. We're getting this great opportunity to learn more about Paul Blart lore.
Yeah, I mean it's very important.
Yeah.
What else? Who else is dangerous with a sword? Like, crossover with the Last Samurai.
Perchance. It could also, people could get frustrated. They could steal his little, like, pad of tickets. And so he needs help reclaiming the pad of tickets.
I like that one. Okay. Yeah, I think that's enough to go on. Cool.
What's the thing that Paul Blart rides around on? What's that called?
Segway.
Segway. Is there a creature that kind of sounds like the word Segway that he could ride around on? Monsters that sound like Segway.
Rhymes with Segway.
Oh, I got nothing here.
Stairway. There you go. That's a
Perfect.
rhyming word for Segway. Egg weight. I'm looking at a list of words that rhyme with Segway, and it's not great.
I'm gonna look up
day.
words that rhyme with egg.
Peg, leg.
Yeah.
He never skips leg day. There you go. There you go. That's your rhyming word.
Yeah, never mind. We're not gonna do this.
It is an interesting concept of like what would a segue, a D&D segue look like.
He could have a sidekick that's a little construct that like prints out the tickets that he gives.
It's
and
like
it can also turn
machine.
into a it can also turn into a Segway, like Transformer style.
Trying to figure out what a good sidekick name could be.
I mean, I think it should be something with the word Segway, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know what a good mistaken word for Segway would be.
Gregway? No. Not feeling not feeling it.
It's like too spot on, like it's too on the nose, while not adding anything.
That's a shame.
If that makes sense.
I'm writing it down anyway.
Gregway.
Okay. Yep. Great ideas. All right. Hey, John, how about this one?
Sorry, I was trying to think about, about how else you could say segue. I think there's something there with Ray. Egg Ray.
Okay.
Get Greg.
Well,
Greg Ray.
what's like a mechanical thing that sounds like egg? That comes
Peg.
from.
Peg Ray.
I think I'm thinking of the word lug, like lug nut.
Neg
If only
Ray.
it was, if only it was leg nut.
Just a lug nut.
Could I do the OTUG boots as one of mine? I
Yeah,
mean,
for sure.
would I merge them? Would I still just happen to have Gene and Gene Applebottom be the sellers, or you want to save that for like its own thing and do more with like because you have a whole thing with Boots of Lowering, so that should be like its own thing, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move this as it's. Oh, I should have just. My bad.
Do
Should've just
you
used
need me
this.
to do it for you?
No, I got it. It's right there.
Too
I
late.
figured it out.
Too late.
Nope.
Nope. I did it. It's down in encounters now. There you go.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Okay. So I got 2 NPCs this week.
Still up in the air about mean goils.
If you want to do it, I'd say just go for it.
Okay. I just want to do something with gargoyles.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I mean, I already did the one for today, so OTUG boots, and then
You don't want to do Rah Rah Rats Poutine?
I really do because it's such a
Yes.
bad idea.
It is the best. Okay. So Rah Rah
people-
Rats Poutine. Let's
Do
do
enough
it.
people know
Let's
what
build this out.
poutine is, though?
Oh yeah, poutine's very popular.
Okay.
Even in
I mean,
the
I
States,
want-
it's popular.
Okay. Because I want it to be kind of like sort of like a ratatouille thing, though, right?
Yeah,
So it's a rat
right.
that makes delicious poutine. All the girls love it, especially the queen.
I was gonna say, let me get Rasputin lyrics up.
It's almost like magical, right? Rasputin was a wizard of sorts.
So, multiple times, twice in the song, they say "Hey" 40 times. So maybe that's part of it is when you eat the poutine, love it so much you can't say anything else.
Hey.
Don't write that out.
Start chanting whenever you eat a delicious poutine. Okay.
There you go. I did it
Thank
for
you.
It looks
Anything else
like
in the
so
deck?
many. Okay. So in the song they say there was a cat that was really gone. Like they're referencing Rasputin, obviously,
Yeah.
as the cat in this case. But I wonder if it's Rah Rah, the enemy of Rah Rah is some cat, some tabaxi. Maybe not.
I'm just trying to find the lyric. Where does it say cat?
It's in the main chorus. Rah Rah Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that was really gone. That really was gone.
Oh,
Rah
okay.
Rah
No,
Rasputin,
definitely. We definitely have to do
Russia's
something with
greatest
that.
love machine. It was a shame.
So maybe it's like there was a cat that really was gone. Maybe like Rah Rah is using his influence for the queen to have all tabaxi exiled from the
He's gonna
state.
think we hate tabaxi because there was the other one where the dog mayor was
Oh yeah.
Abraham Blinken was exiling
Right.
tabaxi. As long as people don't catch on, especially people watching this, just don't. We don't hate tabaxis.
Love cats.
We even have the tabaxi and the slaxi. Big fan of tabaxis.
Big fans of tabaxi for sure. And also, this would make. I mean, because Rasputin, I think, is historically considered a bad guy, right?
Correct.
Or am I just basing this on the animated Anastasia film?
I don't think he was a good dude.
Yeah, I don't think it was good dude either.
He just has a crazy death sequence of everybody trying to kill him all the time, and finally, when they started to, he just died of hypothermia after
Right.
jumping into the river after being poisoned and after being shot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So maybe like maybe we feel bad for the Tabaxi and that are being exiled. Like maybe the party first stumbles upon like a little camp of Tabaxi outside the city walls.
Let's see. So wonder if there's something to do with Boney M.
Queen is under the spell of Rara the rat. It is enchanted poutine. Bonium? What? What's Bonium?
So Boney M is the R&B group that sings Rasputin,
Um,
but it's written
gonna be a really
Boney
a
M.
hungry cat named Boney M. Like runs things.
But Boney M as in Emily.
Boney M. Oh, that's good. Should we have a construct somewhere in here? Because there's Russia's greatest love machine, or is that opening up too many things?
I if you could work it in, I think it's a good ad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Construct love machine. Something there. I do like that the lyrics also talk about like his thirst for power, because that's what he's essentially doing. Like Rara is exerting his power by essentially keeping the queen charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I can do. I'm trying to think of what my week looks like. I could yeah crank that one out.
Wondering if the poutine has some sort of charm spell in there as well.
Oh yeah. That's what I think I wrote that. Maybe. Oh, I said almost magical the flavors. Oh, I thought. But I think it's gonna be it's magical.
Level, so.
What is it? Charm person? Mm-hmm. Is it first level?
Mm-hmm. First level enchantment.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I should really know which level that spell is. That's a pretty basic spell. Yeah, that's good.
Cool. Yeah, I think that I'm also curious if this is one of those encounters where we're like, this is great. This is one of our best works. We've gotten so much flavor in here, like subtle nods to the music, and people are just gonna be like, I don't get it.
Like what? Yeah. What's a poutine? That's what I'm waiting for that. So.
And then we can follow up with poutine on the Ritz.
I already did a put it on the Riz though.
I know, but this would be Rah the rat putting the poutine on crackers and trying to sell that as a snack. Don't do anything with that. That's stupid. Yeah. An amusing thought to me.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think you got a construct love machine question mark, just in case it doesn't fit in there.
Because I mean, we're already gonna have Boney M.
Mm-hmm.
And Rara and a queen, so it's like.
Sorry, I'm still tickled by Boney M. Okay. All right. Let's see. So you've got Thug Boots, got Rah Rasputin, or sorry, OT Ugg Boots.
OT Ugg Boots.
Yep. And then I've got 2 NPCs this week. Okay, cool. Maybe Frostpunks. We'll see. Yeah. I like keep sending ideas throughout the week. I think that was helpful.
Yeah, I think it does work well to I think it's best ideas come randomly. I think.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not going to worry about what time I think of these and send them to you as well. Like I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
it's fine. No. I never have
'Cause
my phone.
Yeah.
My phone's never on, so it's like alerts aren't going to wake me up or
Got
anything,
it.
or interrupt my class or
Okay.
anything.
I had one the other night. It was like 11:30. I was like, yeah, he's probably asleep. I won't send it. And then I woke up and couldn't remember it. I was like, no,
No, you gotta always write it down.
such
Like
a great
I wrote
idea
down
too.
I wrote down some other ones too. I mean, I'm gonna do the other Calvin one like later on, but I was thinking of like I didn't think anything of it, but like minotaurs, like mini-tars, like tiny little minotaurs, like running in mazes or something. I don't really know what it is, or it's
Yeah.
like maybe that could be another sewer system thing where like pipes are clogged because in the labyrinth of pipes, tiny minotaurs are roaming around.
Yeah.
You need
Like
to like reduce, use the reduce spell and like go into the pipes and try to like clear out the mini tars.
so just bringing Calvin and the drip monks to be like, oh, you got
Yeah,
mini tars in your
that's the issue.
toilet system. They're just,
Yeah, well,
what a great initial tavern issue to have. Like the campaign opens with the tavern wench saying, "Hey, we've got an issue with our pipes. Can you help us out? There's a bunch of mini tars in there." It's like, wait, what?
yeah. Here, guys, have some drinks, but just so you know,
Yeah.
bathroom's a bit on the fritz. We have mini tars in there. Drinks around the house if you could figure it out for us.
Oh man, I gotta hold on. Let me look up a minotaur first. I want to see what the actual stat block looks like for the full size. Oh, they're only challenge rating 3. I thought they were beefier than that. So they got charge, reckless, they got great axe attack, and they got gore. That could be very fun to downscale. Maybe I'll take a stab at a stat block for you.
Okay.
And we can talk about it more next week.
Fun. Mini tars. John working on stat plan.
Minotaur. It's so dumb. Yeah, it's like the classic. Would you rather fight 10 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? Sort of thing.
Right. Yeah.
So stupid. Darn it, Trent! Now I can't get mini-tars out of my head.
Yeah, no, it's great.
All right. Anything else for this week or?
Nope. I think that just about covers it.
Cool. All right.
Good brainstorm.
Very good. Very good.